For most of our lives, we've been programmed to believe that desire is the engine of manifestation. We're told to want, to yearn, to set clear intentions for the things we don't have. This feels intuitive, even empowering. But Owen Hermstring issues a stark warning. This belief is a core misconception, a fundamental energetic trap that keeps you stuck in a cycle of perpetual absence. He argues that the very act of wanting something often broadcasts a powerful underlying signal of lack, not abundance. And in a universe that simply mirrors your dominant frequency, this creates a relentless energetic loop, attracting more of what you don't have rather than what you explicitly desire. Imagine your energetic field as a powerful radio transmitter. When you consciously focus on wanting a new car, a perfect relationship, or abundant wealth, your mental energy is fixed on the gap between where you are now and where you want to be. This focus on the gap inherently carries an emotional charge of not having it yet, missing something, or needing something external to complete me. This emotional undercurrent, this feeling of deficiency, is the true signal being sent. Owen Hermstring states this unequivocally in his seminal work. The universe responds not to your wish list, but to your vibrational state. When you say, "I want," your field vibrates with the frequency of "I lack," and a mirror can only ever show you the face you present. This explains the universal frustration of trying to manifest. The harder you try to get something from a place of perceived absence, the more the universe reflects back conditions that validate that absence. It's a perfectly consistent, albeit frustrating, energetic feedback loop. This trap is insidious because it masquerades as ambition. You believe you're doing the right thing by relentlessly pursuing what you want, but energetically, you're just deepening the groove of not having. Consider the person who desperately wants money. Their desire is often fueled by underlying fears of scarcity, anxiety about bills, and a deep-seated belief that money is hard to come by. Their conscious thought might be, "I want $1 million," but their dominant energetic broadcast is, "I am in lack. I am anxious about money." The universe, as a flawless receiver, tunes into the louder, more consistent signal of anxiety and scarcity, and dutifully delivers more experiences that confirm that state. The bank account remains low, unexpected expenses arise, and opportunities for wealth seem to evaporate. Similarly, a person who wants a relationship but is broadcasting a frequency of loneliness, incompleteness, or fear of abandonment will continue to attract experiences that reinforce those exact feelings rather than drawing in a healthy, whole partnership. The core problem is the vibrational mismatch between the conscious desire and the underlying energetic signature. To break free, Hermstring insists we must stop focusing on the want as a signal and start examining the being from which that wanting originates. If wanting is a misleading signal, what then does the universe truly respond to? Owen Hermstring's profound insight reveals that your true attracting power lies in your energetic signature, the cumulative, undeniable frequency broadcast by your deepest beliefs, your dominant emotional states, and your core identity. This is the consistent signal the universe tunes into, whether you're consciously aware of it or not. It is the very essence of who you are at your vibrational core. Unlike a fleeting thought or a desperate wish, your energetic signature is a complex symphony of all your internal states. It includes your conscious intentions, yes, but it is primarily dominated by your subconscious beliefs about yourself and the world, your prevailing emotional landscape, and the fundamental identity you hold. If you believe deep down that you are unworthy, that love is hard to find, or that money is scarce, those beliefs will form the loudest, most consistent part of your energetic signature, regardless of what you consciously want. Hermstring is direct in his assessment. The universe is not a vending machine dispensing desires. It is a perfect mirror reflecting your energetic signature. You attract not what you wish for, but what you are at your core vibration. Your being is your broadcast. This explains why so many people feel stuck despite their earnest efforts. Their conscious desires are being drowned out by the louder, more dominant frequencies of their unexamined energetic signature. The energetic mechanism of this signature is rooted in coherence. When all parts of your being, your thoughts, your emotions, your actions, and your underlying beliefs align, your energetic signature becomes a powerful, focused, and coherent signal. This clarity allows your broadcast to cut through the noise of conflicting desires and subconscious doubts. It creates an undeniable resonance that the universe cannot help but reflect. For example, a person whose energetic signature genuinely vibrates with confidence and capability, even if they don't yet have the dream job, will attract opportunities that match that core capability. This is because they are capable, and the universe reflects that competence. It's not about pretending. It's about actively cultivating an internal state that aligns with your desired reality. The person who truly is abundant in their feeling and their gratitude for what they have will find their external circumstances shifting to reflect that abundance, regardless of their current bank balance. They are not chasing money. They are broadcasting the frequency of abundance, and money becomes attracted to that state. This deep dive into your energetic signature is a call to radical self-awareness. It challenges you to look beyond the superficial wants and to honestly assess the underlying frequencies you are constantly emitting. It acknowledges that true attraction is not about external pursuit, but about internal calibration. By understanding that your reality is a direct reflection of who you are energetically, you unlock the profound power to consciously shape your broadcast, making you a magnetic force for everything that aligns with your authentic, high-vibrational self. You've likely heard the saying, "What you put out, you get back." It's a simplified version of a profound universal law. But Owen Hermstring takes it deeper, asserting that your external reality is not a random outcome, not a prophecy of some distant future, but a precise, instantaneous reflection of your energetic being. He teaches that the universe is an impartial, perfect mirror, and it only ever shows you the face you present, the frequency you actively broadcast. This means that resisting your current reflection is not only futile, but it's also an energetic trap that keeps you profoundly stuck. Imagine you are standing in front of a crystal-clear mirror. If you see a reflection of struggle, frustration, or lack, you cannot change that reflection by desperately trying to smooth the glass, or by begging the mirror to show you something different. The reflection is merely a feedback loop, a direct response to what is in front of it, your own energetic signature. Hermstring is unwavering on this point. The universe does not have a delayed response. What you see in your reality is not a prophecy of your future, but a precise, instantaneous reflection of the frequency you are broadcasting right now. To resist the reflection is to cling to the illusion of separation from your own power. This principle fundamentally shifts the locus of control. It moves it from an external, unpredictable world to the profound, malleable power of your own internal state. The energetic mechanism is simple. The universe does not interpret your story or your desires. It merely reflects the energy of your dominant being. If your underlying energy is one of scarcity, regardless of your conscious desire for wealth, the mirror will show you scarcity. If your being is a frequency of insecurity and neediness, the mirror will reflect relationships that perpetuate those feelings. This is why trying to force change on the external reflection by working harder in a state of desperation or by complaining about your circumstances is a massive drain on your field. It's like trying to change your facial expression by manipulating the mirror's surface. It's an impossible task that only amplifies your frustration. This resistance to your current reality becomes a loud, discordant frequency that reinforces the very thing you are trying to escape, locking you into a self-perpetuating loop of unwanted experiences. Consider the person caught in a perpetual loop of financial struggle. Their external reality, the bank account, the bills, is a reflection of an underlying energetic being that vibrates with scarcity, worry, and limiting beliefs about money. They might consciously want wealth, but their dominant being is a broadcast of lack. Trying to change the bank account without changing the internal frequency is futile. Only by embodying the frequency of abundance, feeling gratitude for what they have, trusting in their ability to create value, and radiating a sense of financial ease, will the reflection in the mirror begin to shift. Similarly, for someone trapped in a cycle of unhealthy relationships, resisting the reflection by blaming partners or endlessly searching for the one will not work. Only by healing their inner wounds, cultivating self-love, and becoming a whole, complete being will they change the reflection they attract. This principle places radical responsibility squarely back on the individual, not as a burden of blame, but as the ultimate key to empowerment. It is a call to look inward, to decode your own dominant broadcast, and to remember that you are always holding the brush that paints your reality. If your reality is a perfect mirror, reflecting precisely the energetic signature of who you are, then the crucial question becomes, how do you truly know what signal you're broadcasting? Owen Hermstring teaches that the universe isn't holding back secrets. It's constantly providing you with feedback, meticulously crafting your life as a direct readout of your dominant frequency. Decoding your you are is not about complex spiritual rituals. It's about honest, meticulous self-observation, turning your attention inward to recognize the patterns, emotions, and reactions that form your consistent signal. Hermstring insists that every recurring pattern in your life, every persistent emotion you feel, and every automatic reaction you have is a direct message from the universe showing you precisely what your default broadcast is. He states this bluntly: your life is not a random sequence of events. It is a meticulously crafted feedback loop. Every recurring pattern, every persistent emotion, every automatic reaction is a direct readout of your dominant frequency. To decode your reality, observe your daily echo. This means you don't need to guess. Your life itself is revealing your core energetic signature. The reason you feel stuck is often because you're unaware of the actual frequency you're sending, or you're resistant to acknowledging it. So, how do you decode this unseen broadcast? Observe your recurring patterns. Take a cold, honest look at the repetitive themes in your life. Do you constantly attract the same type of challenging relationships, always feeling misunderstood or undervalued? That's a strong indicator of an underlying belief about your worthiness of love. Do you find yourself consistently struggling with finances, always experiencing unexpected expenses, or hitting a glass ceiling in your income despite your efforts? This points to a deep-seated scarcity broadcast. In your career, do you hit the same plateaus, face the same frustrations with authority, or feel unfulfilled despite promotions? This reveals a core belief about your capabilities or your relationship with power. Your persistent struggles are not random acts of fate. They are the universe diligently reflecting your dominant, often subconscious, energetic signature. Identify your dominant emotions. Emotions are not just reactions. Hermstring asserts they are powerful, energetic emissions. What emotions do you feel most consistently throughout your day? Is it anxiety, frustration, resentment, boredom, overwhelm, or is it joy, gratitude, peace, excitement? Your prevailing emotional landscape is a direct read on your current frequency. If you're constantly feeling anxious about money, that anxiety is a loud broadcast of fear and lack, regardless of your conscious desire for wealth. If you consistently feel resentment toward a past event, that resentment anchors you to a low vibration, blocking new flow. Listen to your inner dialogue and automatic reactions. What's the first thought that pops into your head when something goes wrong? Is it, "I knew it," "This always happens to me," or "I'm such an idiot"? These automatic internal scripts reveal deeply ingrained beliefs that are continuously broadcasting. When someone offers you a compliment, What's your immediate reaction? Acceptance or dismissal? Your unthinking responses are often the most accurate indicators of your core identity broadcast. By bringing conscious awareness to these often unseen aspects of your being, you begin the crucial work of decoding your dominant broadcast. This process can be uncomfortable, as it forces you to confront the very parts of yourself that are creating your perceived limitations. But only by shining a light on this default signal can you begin the powerful, intentional work of calibrating your frequency to attract the reality you truly desire. You've bravely decoded your current energetic signature, recognizing the hidden patterns and emotions that have been dictating your reality. Now the crucial question arises: how do you change it? How do you intentionally shift your core vibration from what you are attracting to what you truly desire? Owen Hermstring teaches that this is a process of cultivating your being, a daily, active and deliberate practice of tending to your inner garden until your dominant frequency blossoms into your desired reality. This isn't about passive wishing, it's about energetic gardening. Hermstring insists that every thought, every emotion, and every conscious choice is a seed you plant or a weed you pull in your energetic field. To cultivate a new being, you must consistently prioritize practices that raise your vibrational state. In his writings, he powerfully states, "To shift your reality, you must shift your being." Cultivation is the daily act of tending to your inner garden, planting seeds of joy and pulling weeds of doubt until your dominant frequency blossoms into your desired reality. This involves several interconnected steps. First, conscious I am declarations with feeling. We explored the power of I am statements earlier, but here the emphasis is on embodiment. It's not enough to intellectually recite I am abundant. You must actively feel the gratitude, the confidence, the relief, or the joy that comes with that declaration. Stand tall, breathe deeply, and allow the words to resonate through your entire being. Practice this daily, especially when you catch yourself reverting to old, limiting thoughts. This consistent broadcast of your new identity is a powerful repatterning of your energetic field. Second, emotional calibration. Hermstring identifies gratitude as one of the fastest and most potent ways to shift your frequency. Make it a daily ritual to actively appreciate everything you already have: your health, your shelter, a hot cup of coffee, a kind word. This deliberate focus on appreciation instantly shifts your broadcast from lack to abundance. Additionally, seek out and engage in joyful action. What activities genuinely light you up, regardless of their purpose? Spend time in nature, listen to uplifting music, dance, laugh, play. These actions are not distractions. They are powerful, energetic activators, instantly raising your vibration and ensuring your broadcast is filled with the high-frequency signal of joy. Third, mindful observation and reframe. This is your daily weeding practice. Building on your decoding skills, become hyper-aware of those old, limiting thoughts or phrases like "I have to" from a previous discussion. When you catch yourself thinking or saying, "I'm not good enough," or "This always happens to me," immediately pause. Acknowledge the old thought, then consciously reframe it to align with your new I am statement. That's an old belief, but I am capable and resourceful. This active redirection of thought is crucial for clearing energetic clutter and preventing weeds from taking root again. Finally, energetic hygiene. Just as a garden needs protection, your energetic field needs regular clearing. Engage in practices that clear external noise and low-frequency inputs. This means being mindful of what news you consume, who you spend your time with, limiting exposure to chronic complainers or victims, and what content you absorb. Spend time in solitude and silence to allow your inner signal to clarify, as we discussed in a previous message. Practice meditation, deep breathing, or simply quiet contemplation. These acts are not self-indulgent. They are essential for maintaining a clean, high-frequency broadcast. Cultivating your being is a continuous, dynamic process. It's not always easy, and you will encounter resistance from old patterns. But by consistently engaging in these practices, you systematically override outdated energetic programs, clear your field of limiting frequencies, and align your entire being with the reality you truly desire. This commitment transforms you into a powerful, deliberate broadcaster, ready for the irresistible pull that follows. You've embarked on a profound journey of transformation. You've stopped chasing desires, embracing the truth that wanting often broadcasts lack. You've cultivated your energetic signature, recognized the mirror of your reality, decoded your deepest frequencies, and diligently engaged in the daily practice of cultivating your being. Now, we arrive at the culmination of Owen Hermstring's wisdom, the irresistible pull. When your energetic signature consistently vibrates with the "you are" frequency of your desired reality, manifestation ceases to be an effort. The universe doesn't just respond, it is compelled to deliver, creating a magnetic force that effortlessly draws your desires into your experience. Hermstring is clear. The universe is not coerced by your frantic desires or endless striving. It is profoundly compelled by the unwavering clarity of your being. When your internal state, your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and identity is in pure, consistent alignment with the reality you wish to experience, your energetic field becomes a beacon of such undeniable resonance that friction disappears. In his most profound insights, Hermstring states, "The universe is not coerced by your desire, it is compelled by your being." When your energetic signature vibrates with pure alignment, the magnetic pull becomes irresistible, and what you are flows effortlessly into what you experience. The chase is over, the arrival is inevitable. This is the ultimate energetic shift, from pushing against reality to allowing it to flow directly to you. All the previous energetic traps, the mental clutter, the blame, the unexpressed potential, the fear of radiating your true self are either released or significantly diminished, allowing for an unobstructed current of manifestation. This irresistible pull manifests as continuous synchronicity, miraculous opportunities, and effortless connections that feel almost magical. Consider the entrepreneur who, by cultivating a deep sense of their own value and radiating a frequency of effortless abundance, suddenly finds the perfect investors appearing, the right team members aligning, and market opportunities opening up without aggressive pursuit. They are no longer chasing clients. Their being is a magnet for prosperity. The individual who has cultivated a profound sense of self-love and wholeness is no longer frantically searching for a partner. Instead, aligned, healthy relationships are drawn into their life organically, reflecting the love and completeness they radiate from within. They are not looking for love, they are love, and it flows to them. The artist who embodies their "I am a visionary creator" finds their work effortlessly reaching the right patrons, receiving unexpected recognition, and attracting collaborations that amplify their vision. Their creations aren't born of struggle, but from a joyful, effortless wellspring of inspiration that emanates from their core being. The journey we've explored is a complete transformation. You started on an energetic treadmill of chasing and forcing, driven by the illusion that effort was the key. Now, through understanding that reality is a mirror of your being, through decoding your hidden frequencies, through cultivating your inner garden, and embracing the wisdom of "I get to" and radical surrender, you have arrived at the ultimate state of magnetic manifestation. This is where your identity, perfectly tuned, becomes the ultimate attractor, ensuring that your external reality is always a vibrant, effortless reflection of the magnificent being you are. If Owen Hermstring's message resonated with you and you're ready to experience the irresistible pull of aligned manifestation, this is your community. Subscribe to the channel now and hit the notification bell. We're building a movement of conscious creators who are mastering their energetic signature and attracting their desires with profound ease. Don't miss our upcoming videos, where we'll share even more practical tools for cultivating your being and living from a place of magnetic joy. Leave a comment below and tell us what's one thing you're ready to stop chasing and start embodying today. Your journey to effortless creation, powered by who you are, begins now.